All right, everybody, it's a beautiful day here in Austin. It looks like it might rain. We'll have to see. Take a look at our real shitty property here. All these potholes. Okay, so this is the car that started Ben's Force, and it is no more. So I'm going to give it to my son. He has plans for it down the road. He wants to put it on a tube chassis, just have some fun. Very, very smart kid. Works at Tesla. He's a fabricator, went to trade school. So he's going to do some exciting things with this car, I'm sure. But I need to pull the engine, trans, and the AC unit out of the car. So I got a Resto-Mod air system in there. It was pretty pricey. Instead, I'm going to be building this bad boy. Now, this was the dyno car. I love the way it sits. Everything's been rebuilt on the suspension. It's got a E28 rear end in it. It's a 346 limited slip, I want to say. So it should do pretty good. I did paint the car, but I buffed all the clear coat off. The hood I never painted. I left the hood as it is. So it's gotten a little bit worse. So in terms of aesthetics, what I'm going to do is the plan, all of this is subject to change. The plan is to go ahead and sand this down or scuff it up. And I am going to do a rattle-can patina paint job on it. I've never done anything like that, but I don't want to put a lot of time or money in it. I will put some nicer wheels and tires on there. Okay, so unfortunately the whole dyno car concept fell apart when I had a 617 in it. Anybody that goes from a built 606 to a stock 617 will feel a little bit of disappointment, and I felt a lot of disappointment, so I just dropped it. Okay, so inside, I might get eBay door panels or just make some cards out of PVC or carbon sheets. I'll do some Dynamat carpet on the ground. I might get an eBay dash, or I might try to make one. And then the roof, I'm going to go ahead and put in some Dynamat or equivalent. These bars are going to come out on each side, so it's just easier to get in and out of. It's a lot more comfortable, so I can actually drive it around as a daily driver if I wanted to. So mechanically, there are some things that have to take place. The fuel system is a big one. So here is the fuel tank. Now originally it was gas. It had a foam basket that the pump sat in, and as much effort as I put into cleaning the tank out in the car, it was not good enough, and the diesel destroyed the foam and it clogged absolutely everything up. So I've now taken it out. I've had it professionally cleaned. You can see in the hole in the bottom, I'm going to run a sump. Ben's Force will probably introduce sumps in the future because they're just a low-cost item that I think people could use for their swaps. I think it's a great solution. I also drilled out the neck to fit the diesel nozzle in it. And here are the components I'm going to run. The AEM fuel pump, I did confirm with AEM. It's totally fine, that model number on diesel. It's like a Bosch 044 type equivalent. It's probably higher pressure. Before that, between the tank and the pump, I'm going to run this Fuelab strainer. It's 40 microns, and then of course I'm going to have to regulate the fuel, and I have an AEM regulator. All of these things will probably end up on the website at some point. Okay, so the top of the tank, I had this from the factory. It has this plate, and I had it drilled out for a fuel sending unit. It's always been a real crappy half-ass type of thing, and I want to fix that. Also, the barbs are an inconvenience for me. I don't like that setup, so I went ahead and designed a new one. I'm going to put a GM style 0 to 90 volt fuel level sender in here, and I'm going to have an M12 by 1.5 threaded hole for a banjo for the return line, and then I'll run a 6AN lines to and from the tank. The replacement design I have for this is actually being 3D printed in aluminum right now, which I think is totally badass. So they're going to 3D print the aluminum, and it's a fraction of the cost for a one-off piece like that. I'm going to go ahead and put the AEM display and the CAN 22 back in. I like the data logging capability. It's a GPS speedometer. I don't have to worry about that. And I just can keep an eye on everything. The intercooler has an inlet temperature, outlet temperature, manifold temperature, water temperature, boost pressure, and I'm sure some other things I'm not thinking of. Of course, fuel level sending. I'll put turn signals probably as icons on the display. So the display is totally customizable. And I think that's about it, other than the engine. This thing is absolutely filthy. So I got some work queued up on the filter housing. Gonna make it higher flow. Gonna increase the port size on that. I really do like it. Even the bleed screw, or the filter screw, it does have a bleed port, is custom made. All of this is machined for us. We have the pressure gauge port. I'd probably plug that because I have the regulator. What's different about this is it uses a 4BT filter. It does not use a Mercedes filter. So you can walk into any auto parts store and find that. And then I'll run 6AN lines to and from the pump for that. Transmission, it's going to be the CD09 over there. We've got the Cloud's hydraulic throwout bearing. I have their twin discs set up, and this is the adapter prototype. I do have another one all designed that's all shelled out, and it should be substantially lighter. So the back is pretty hollow, but it's still strong enough to support the pressures. So I think that's about it. Got a lot of work to go into this thing, and hopefully the car looks pretty killer. And I want to thank everybody for watching. It's been a long time since I put out these boring videos. I'm no videographer. I don't like editing these things. So when it comes time to working on the car, I'm probably just gonna do a time lapse or just let the camera roll while I do stuff. Leave it at that. If you want to watch, great. If not, boy, believe me, I understand. So hope to see you guys around. I want to thank everybody for supporting Ben's for us through the years. Hopefully I'll learn a little bit more and I get back in the groove. I've been kind of disconnected from the community for a while, and I hope to get re-engaged. Have a great day.